In the last 3 years, we have seen unprecedented changes in society. These changes challenge every major paradigm that has shaped our lives, nations, cultures, and communities. It is during times like these that we turn inward for truth. I too began to question the meaning of my existence and the meaning of success. Often, through these quiet, contemplative reflections, we come to find our purpose, our giftings, and even, as some would say, our calling in life. I choose to use my gifts in the service of goodness for the collective. After spending nearly 3 decades in the world of direct marketing, I have witnessed a broad spectrum of changes in our industry. Having built a global organization that generated billions of dollars in sales, I have learned invaluable lessons in business and in life. I have been called to start a project that honors 2 words: love and contribution. I am building a global community that is focused on the well-being of everyone around us, physically, financially, and spiritually. With that said, get ready, for you're about to be a part of something meaningful, fun, and genuinely profound. It is time to get excited and rise to the calling of something far greater than what has been.
Tonight, we're gonna share with you a company by the name of 3. This is one of the most exciting things that I have seen in my 35 years. I want to take you real quickly and just share a little bit of my background. I was introduced to this business, and I've heard it referred to a lot of different things: referral marketing, network marketing, and but I love what Robert Kiyosaki said when he said it was the perfect business. And I've had, I learned a lot over the last 35 years, but when I started, I was 21 years old. And what's remarkable about my story is that I actually said no 3 times to this. And my greatest blessing is that I call it polite persistence. They just didn't give up on me. At the beginning, I was just so closed-minded to look at something. I was at the university full-time, and I was in school full-time. And so taking on another project just didn't seem to be anything that I would be interested in. And to make a long story short, I'll never forget when he said, "Hey, Mark, it just makes sense to have your mind open and make an informed decision." And I finally agreed to just take a quick look at something. And I went to a local meeting here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I was the guy sitting in the back of the room, and felt like I was kind of just excited for it to get over. And there were some things that happened in that meeting that I just want to just take a minute and just share with you. And that is, I learned about leverage, and I learned about dreams. I'll never forget when he asked, about, if you have a dream and if you have a platform or a vehicle that dream could ever become a reality. And And I realized that I had big dreams, but I didn't have a platform to chase those dreams. And between the dream aspect of it, between leverage and understanding the power of leverage of residual income, and I'll never forget when he used the phrase "make money while you sleep," that you could build a global business. And when one part of the globe is going to bed and another part of the globe is waking up, and you can make money 24 hours in your day. And I'll tell you, my heart started racing, and something happened to me that day. There was a transition that took place. I was overwhelmed with the possibilities of a dream, and what if this actually could work for me? And so that's where this slide is where the dreams began. And I'll tell you what, 35 years I've been around this industry, both on a corporate level and as somebody that has been a distributor, building in the trenches like many of you. And I've not seen anything. I've never seen the level of an opportunity that I have that we're going to be sharing with you today. And I just want you to kind of sit back a little bit. And if you have a dream, I want you to kind of think about that as I go through this information, and just ask yourself, what if? And so with that, we're going to get started. 3, it really is an entrepreneurial movement. There's something special about that word entrepreneur. It's a word that I love, because I realize there's 2 types of people. Not everybody's wired the same way, but there's something special about somebody that's willing to opt in to take a chance on their future and be a risk taker. I look at all the things that were accomplished throughout the world that have hit greatness. They all they were risk takers. They were entrepreneurial. They were trying to make the world a better place, or whatever project they were doing. They were trying to make a difference in the world. That's what we're trying to do here. This is a entrepreneurial movement. And if you've never been an entrepreneur, guess what? This industry and what we're going to be sharing with you shows you so much grace and gives you time to learn and get better. And so I want you to just open up the possibilities. If you've never played in that world, it is an amazing world to play in, and it's one that we're excited about. Okay, our story. We are a global community, like I said, of entrepreneurs, and we have incredible passion, purpose, and that is about making a difference and blessing lives through love and contribution. We were founded on 3 pillars, and I love this, because we are a people business. This business, more than anything else, it's a people business. We care about the people. They are the most important asset. And 35 years, if you were to ask me, Mark, what's the greatest thing that you've experienced in 35 years, in this space? I would say it's the people that I've met through this journey. I've been very fortunate. I've had a lot of success, and I've traveled to about 70 countries. And I have made friends, lifelong friends, with some amazing people all over the world. This is a people business, and I'll tell you what, it is our greatest asset, and we honor all those that are willing to take that chance and join with us. And we have purpose. We're driven, and that is to make a difference in the world through connection, contribution, and just being somebody that's willing to make a difference and bless people's lives. And the coolest thing is we have a platform. We're going to set you up in a platform and give you, when I looked at it the first time, I realized that I needed a platform to go out and do something to chase my dreams. Well, this is a platform that you can go out and chase your dreams, and you're going to be excited as we go through this process here. I want to introduce you to Mr. Daniel Piku. Daniel is a personal friend of mine. I've known him for a long time, and I have to say, I cannot say enough good things about Daniel. He is a mentor's mentor. He is somebody that gets this space at the highest level, and I am just honored to align myself with Daniel once again. I've had the opportunity to work with him for the last 6 years, and he's got 20 years in innovative business. Just a genius when it comes to just business. 6 years in the space of e-commerce and networking. He's built 2 very, very successful digital service enterprises. But what I love most about Daniel is his business acumen. He is the captain of the ship. And when you make a decision as important as getting involved in this space, the decision of who you have that runs day-to-day operations, runs the company, I call it the captain of the ship. I can tell you that we're in good hands with Daniel. And I'm for one, validating who he is and what he's capable of, because we have big dreams of building a foundation of a company that will do billions of dollars in sales and make a difference all over the world. Our mission, I already talked about it. It's about providing a platform so that you, the entrepreneurs, can go out and chase your dreams, inspiring others to do more, become more, live more. And that's kind of a fun project to be part of. We opened up, understand this is a soft pre-launch. We opened up the doors on February 20th. So we've not even been at this for a month or just over a month. And what's really exciting is we've done something I've not seen before, and that is that we had the acumen and the know-how to go out and do a soft launch in 12 different countries around the world. You can see them right now. And right now we are starting to ship product in all of these countries around the world. And we'll get into exactly what those products are. But if you know somebody in any one of these countries, remember when I talked to you about making money while you sleep, you have the opportunity of being in a referral network and building a business all over the world. And we're going to be opening, obviously this is the platform where we start, but as the company grows, we'll be opening up additional countries as well. Our science, this is where it gets really, really good. And you have to look at, this is where I think we're a different maker, because when it comes to healthy living products or proactive wellness, we are best in class. Our science is second to none. And we talk about, there are 3 pillars of that, and that is exploration, curation, as well as absorption. We're just going out and we're going out and exploring the world, and we're discovering new types of ingredients for our formulations that can really make a difference throughout the world. Our curation process is, again, second to none. We go after benefits. We're building products that give people real benefits. Again, it's about blessing people's lives. One of our keystones of what makes us so unique is our absorption. Our innovative technology, we just have the ability to deliver nutrients at a cellular level at the highest level. And you've heard this before. It's not what you eat, it's what you're able to assimilate, what you're able to absorb, and your body can get full benefit. And this is the basis of our product line and the science of 3 products. So with that, I want to introduce you to our resident, Mr. Dr. Dan Gubler. I still have to pinch myself that we were able to get him as we built the foundation of this company. To have somebody with his credentials is unbelievable. Here, you can read with me, but 15 years of absorption formulation experience. He has now formulated over 70 different supplements. He currently holds 16 patents, granted or either pending. This is the big one, Caltech trained. And if you don't know what that means, Google it. It is a big deal. This is the best of the best. He is just an amazing health influencer. He's got 90,000 people that follow him on TikTok. He has over 50 podcasts. He's probably the most sought out health advisor in podcasts out there right now. And he is our resident, he's our guy. And I know Dan Gubler, and I'm telling you, he's special. And so I'm just excited to be able to see, I'm already familiar with what products we have right now, but to just see I'll just say this, our future is very bright with the science and the products. Here's something that's really cool. You'll see all these individuals right here. This is our medical and our scientific advisory board. And what's neat about these guys is they have put their name and likeness on these products at 3 that we're going to be introducing you real quickly, and they are not paid. No one here is paid. They are out doing this, putting their own name and likeness on there because of one thing, their love of what it is that we're doing here, and knowing the difference that we can make with people with this whole philosophy of proactive wellness, being very proactive with your health. And so with that, let's get into the products. We call it there's 6 pillars of wellness, and we'll kind of go through those real quickly. The first one is vitality. Guys, this is where it starts. This is the foundation. And I don't know what your feelings are about vitamins, but most people recognize that through all the deficiencies of our food chain, that you need to supplement your diet with vitamins. I'm inviting you right here now to take a serious look at this. This is what I call upgrading your vitamins and having best in class. What this product will do for you, you can kind of read the various things: heart, brain, eye, supports health of your gut. But the most important thing is it's just giving you your base. This is your foundation. This is something that you just do not want to go a day without. This is one of my favorite products. I don't go a day without this product. And I cannot say enough. And what I tell people, the value that you're getting with what the ingredient score that you get here is second to none. And you talk about value. This is an unbelievable value. And this is where I spend more time on this because I'm just adamant that people should give this a try. Whether you're looking this, from, when I share all the information, you'll have a decision to make, products, business, combination of both. I always say, look, at a minimum, let's upgrade your vitamin. Let's get you to try this for 60 to 90 days and just see how you feel. This is what I'm just really, really excited about. Hygiene. This is another one. You know what's funny is, as I go through all these products, I get excited about all of them because I use all of them. So I have personal, stories about all of them. But you can't say enough about collagen. That is like all the hype and stuff out there in the wellness industry right now is collagen. You hear it everywhere. And there are so many benefits to collagen. Anti-aging is the big one. And people will spend a lot of money, and I mean a lot of money, to try to hold on to their youth. And I've tasted some different collagens out there. And what I was just simply amazed about our collagen is that you'll actually love the flavor, the taste. It tastes amazing. And again, it works. And I can't say enough about this product. This is another product that if you're wanting to make a difference in your health and vitality and youth, this is another amazing product for you to consider. Eternel. This is another one. This is, folks, the root cause of all disease really is free radical damage. And if you've got a product that can make a difference to neutralize the damaging effect of free radicals, you've got a winner. And this is just a phytonutrient powerhouse of antioxidants. It has 200 milligrams of bioavailable resveratrol, which is the highest in the industry. And the absorption technology with this is, and again, the flavor is amazing. This is another product that, again, you just, as you get familiar with these, you just fall in love with the products. Revive. Now, I'm now in my 50s, and if any of you are in your 50s or beyond that, even younger, you realize that we start to have inflammation. We start to have various aches and pains. And I'll tell you what, this is my favorite product because I have dealt with a lot of inflammation, a lot of aches and pains. I've been an athlete throughout my life. And if you were an athlete in your early years, as you get older, you pay a very, very difficult price in all the aches and pains as you go on. And I'm telling you what, this is a miracle product. I don't go a day without this. This is about recovery. This is about renewal of your body, anti-inflammatory properties. And I can't say enough. I will say this works. And it seems to be one of the most favorite preferred products of any of the products we have right now. And I've already seen, the stories are coming in like crazy about this product. So Purify. Guys, one of the most important things we can do if we're trying to maintain a level of good health is you need a detox. And this is one of the most potent, healthy, all natural detox products on the marketplace, whether it be your organs. You've got to do that elimination. It's one of the most important things that you do. You have to clean the inside to kind of help the outside. And again, I can't say enough about having this as a healthy regimen for someone who is striving to be proactive in their health. And can't say enough about this product. Immune. Guys, with everything that's been going on, I think that the biggest, the funny thing is we're just coming post-COVID. The thing that everybody was looking for during those 3 years is they just wanted something to make sure that they could empower their body to perform at its highest level and to give your body a competitive advantage. And this is what this product was designed to do. It supports your body's healthy immune response. It's an amazing product, again, and it's another one that you can add to a healthy, proactive lifestyle. I love this little diagram. It's kind of fun, but it really does the job. We'll start with vitality. It's the foundation. You're talking about a home. It's the foundation. You've got to have a strong foundation. That's why I'm so bullish on vitality, and that's why I say upgrade your vitamins. If that's the only thing that we accomplished today is that that somehow our signal conveyed to you that you need to do something, because at the end of the day, the most important thing that we have is our health and just how we feel every day. And I'll tell you what, I've already heard people that just got the products last week saying it's only been a week, Mark, but geez, I'm already feeling something. I wasn't expecting to feel something so quickly. But again, vitality is the foundation. You've got collagen, that is making the exterior in this home, it is to look good, stay young, stay youthful, eternal. It's a protection. It's fighting off that free radical damage. Revive, it's helping structure. Purify, it's getting rid of the trash. And immune, it's just a level of protection. This is kind of our approach to what it is we're doing with these 6 pillars. Now with that, there were the two number, as we're post-COVID here, the two top searches, I should say, over the last 3 years was 1, running a business out of your home, and 2, healthy living products dealing with immune function. Those were 2 of the top searches over the last couple of years. Well, let me introduce you to a second stream of income. It's called different things. It's, whether it be a second stream of income, a side hustle, it's the bottom line is, I think more so than ever, people need a plan B. And I'm bullish on that. I think that everybody should have a plan B. And if it is not of a leveraged residual income basis, I think you really need to evaluate that, because one of your sources of income, if you're going to have multiple streams, should be of a residual leverage type income. Thus, welcome to referral marketing. And this is our foundation of how we will pay you. If you come in and opt in to be an entrepreneur and you start to build a business, there are 8 ways that you will get paid as you create activity in your business. 1 is retail commissions, preferred customer acquisition, product introduction, team commissions, leadership matching bonus. That's an exciting one. Global leadership bonus, founders bonus pool, rank advancement bonus. So we're going to just quickly highlight these. The first one is retail commissions. And what I love about this is as you go out and you fall in love with products, what I love about what we do is that it is not hard, and I mean this, to fall in love with our products. In fact, you're going to fall in love with probably all of our products, and you're going to say, well, geez, now I got to keep things in check, and I need to have a budget, and I'm not sure, you might put yourself on a limited budget on what you're willing to spend on healthy, proactive living, healthy products. But what I love is that you have the ability to go out and retail these products. We're going to set you up with a website, a personal branded website for you that comes with your membership as you come on. And you'll be able to promote your products through social media, through your friends, through your network, personal network, and you'll make 25% off all of those individuals that you buy product from. I love that aspect of it. And what's really cool is these are paid every day. If you sell product today, within 24 hours, you will get paid 25% on whatever product you sold. I think that's just awesome that you can get paid that quickly. The second one is preferred customer acquisition bonus. This is when you opt in and say, look, I don't know that I want to be a distributor. I'm not sure if I want to make money yet, but geez, I see value in the product. And we're going to invite you to come in and get a membership. It's a lot like Costco. It's $30, and you can become what we call a preferred customer. And what that gives you is it gives you wholesale purchasing rights. You get to buy all the products at wholesale. And as they go out and they use product and buy product, you'll get a 30% commission on that. It's just a customer acquisition bonus. So this is just the second way to get paid. The next one is the product introduction bonus. This is exciting right here. So we have 4 different packs. And, when I got started 35 years ago, the numbers were very, very similar. What's interesting, they kind of had a good, better, and best package option when I started 35 years ago. And it's very simple, very similar. You got an intro pack, and that is kind of the beginning. And what happens is if you opt into that, you'll actually get what is called a product introduction bonus. It's $25. The next package is a premium pack. You can see that amount, business builder pack, and each one elevates and the benefits increase as you go through and up, what your commitment level to get started. The benefits increase. You get greater value in the product, and the benefits within the business model increases as well. We have a temporary offer that I would suggest everybody take advantage of. It's called a Founders Pack. It's a limited time only. They will sell out, but that one gives you the biggest bang for your buck. And we'll talk about that here momentarily. Team commissions. Guys, this is one of the most amazing structures I've ever seen. When you talk about getting involved in the business, the most important thing that you're going to be really looking at, I call it team standards. You're committing to just go out and share this with 2 people. Can you go out and share it with 2 people, one on your left, one on your right? And that should be the team standard. We want everybody to just go out and just keep it simple and go out and get 2 people. And what happens is you commit to become your very own best customer, and you commit to a smart ship program where it's like Amazon. It just ships directly to your house once a month, or every 4 weeks, I should say, is the correct terminology. And you're active during commissions. All you have to do is, you can see it 60 points. And what I love is that it doesn't matter where you are around the world. This is a global plan. It is seamless. I've seen companies where you have to have different memberships and buy different, like Costco memberships in any country you open. It becomes very complicated. You do not have to do that here. It is already plugged into one of the most brilliant software systems that has ever been created. It is seamless, and it is ready to go, whether you have contacts in China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, Australia, New Zealand. It doesn't matter. We're ready to go, and you can start to bring people into your network. And once you start to build a network, what I love is the first part of this plan is what we call a binary structure. And binary means you can only have 2. Well, if you're like me and you want to build a big business, you're going to sponsor more than 2. You might sponsor 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 people. I mean, this happens all the time. And those people have to go underneath those 2 spots. And so there's a spillover aspect that is just a beautiful thing, that it's a really team-friendly concept where everybody helps everybody. It's an awesome, beautiful concept. And so what happens is you start to build, people buy product, and volume is accumulated. As volume is accumulated, once you do, it's a 1/3, 2/3. And so it's so much easier to make money because you're not having to balance exactly perfectly, because it never does balance perfectly. But every time you do 300, 600, you get a $35 cycle. Now, what's really, really cool now, and you look at the base cap is 500 cycles. So you can do this 500 times. Okay. Now, what's cool is you can opt in and give yourself a pay raise by simply completing what we call the Happy 10. This is a very special feature we have, and it allows you to give yourself a pay raise, which I highly recommend. Once you go out and get 10 people, either customers and or distributors that order product, this now can jump up from $35 to $45 a cycle. I believe that's about a 20% increase in pay. And the other cool thing is it increases your cap cycle to 600 per week. This is a big thing. And if you're a business person, obviously you'll see the benefits of giving yourself a chance to win and give yourself a pay raise. Now, this is my favorite. And this is what we call the leadership matching bonus. The reason why I love this is because it's a friendly concept saying when you help someone else win and succeed in business, and if they get a check, this company is going to match a portion of that check. So if somebody that you personally sponsored on your first level, we're going to use the Happy 10 example, and they make $1,000 check, guess what? You're going to make a $300 check. Now imagine if you sponsor, 100 people that all go out over time. This doesn't happen to happen overnight, but let's say in 5 years you sponsor 100 people and 100 people make a $1,000 check. You'll make $300 off of that check times 100. You can do the math. This is big money, and that's just level one. And in my last company, in one of my last companies, I sponsored over 400 people. So you can do the math, the compounding of numbers. Numbers don't lie. This is big money. But we're just starting. That's level one. Then you go to level two. You get 20%. And if you do the Happy 10, again, that 30% on the first level, that's magical. But then 20% on your second, and I'll just let you kind of read these along. Obviously, we'll get through this. But by the time you have a mature business and you have to earn your way to have that seven-star director where you open up 7 generations, this is your wealth feature. This is the width feature of personal performance. And this is where you are, when you talk about unlimited income, this is it. This is the kind of income that you would only dream possible. And it's the reason that some of the biggest and best leaders that I've seen in this industry have all over the last 30 days found themselves a new home here at 3. Some of the biggest resumes I've seen in my 35 years, and it's a big portion because of this leadership matching bonus pool. Here's another reason. What I love about the global leadership bonus is that it creates unity for the entire country. I mean, for the entire world. And all you have to do, it's a process, but once you get to 4-star director, and this may take time, we've had people do it. We've had a lot of people do it in the last 30 days. But you have to get the 4-star director, but it may take you a period of time. And then activate with a 120 personal volume in becoming your own very own customer and buying products. I have 5 personally enrolled customers and or brand ambassadors that generate a total of 300 CV in a 4-week rolling period. Very, very easy. And then we're not going to get into the director ranks and the other, but you can read that. But what I love about this is this allows incredible company unity, that you have the ability, even if you don't have somebody in China or in Japan or what have you. And as we get the ball rolling, we will, and I'm very confident and bullish about this, we'll become a $1 billion company. I believe that. Imagine taking 3% of $1 billion globally and knowing that you can share in that no matter where. If you're local here, it doesn't matter. If you're in Malaysia or Australia, you get to draw income from all over the world through this collaboration bonus pool, which I absolutely love. Now, the next one is the founders pool. Remember, I talked about that founders pack, and we'll get into that. The founders bonus pool is where I mean, this is like profit sharing, and it's really easy to qualify for. Again, you have to be active, so you're going to be on your smart ship, and that's a team standard. So everybody wants to be their own very best own customer. You're going to hear me talk about that a lot. 5 personal enrolled customers and or brand powers ambassadors, 300 CV. Achieving director ranks. This is how you get more shares. But at the end of the day, it's a founders pool, and you get shares. And the more that you are doing to build your business, the more shares you get. This bonus can be substantial. And when you look at what the founders package costs, if you saw the numbers, it's right around that $2,000 mark. This bonus pool will pay for itself many times over as you go out and be active in your business. Okay. So that's the financial rewards plan right there. The rank advantage bonus. This is as we go through this, the whole idea when you do this is to grow in your business, and everybody starts. The cool thing I love about this is it's the fairness of what it is we do. I don't care what experience, what background you've had in the past. Every one of us, we all started right there at distributor. and we all started there 30 days ago or 40 days ago, whatever it was. None of us came in with a title or rank or anything. It didn't matter what background we had. I started February 20th as a distributor, and I get to grow through the process. And as I apply my talents, efforts, I get to grow. And you can see in this first series of rank advancements, you can earn tokens and some cash. But then it just, as you climb up, it gets larger and larger. 4-star director, $1,000, all the way to 7-star, $5,000. And this is the token certificates right here. And then once you hit the 3 top positions, you'll see cash bonuses of $50,000, $100,000, $250,000. And this is what's cool, is you get to start at the beginning, and if your dream is big enough, you can work yourself all the way to the very top position, which a lot of people are doing that. It's not a race, it's your own race. But I want you to believe what one person can do, so can another. Anybody that starts a distributor can end up at Royal Crown Diamond. I absolutely believe that. So there's 3 ways to get started. 1, you can just come in and be a retail customer. And what I say about that is that you get to, if you're listening to this and you're just not sure about the business, whatever, I invite you, the person that's bringing you on, support them in their business and try the products for 30, 60, 90 days. And I'll tell you what, they won't disappoint. You'll fall in love with the products. 2, preferred customer. If you just want to say, hey, look, I want to buy products on occasion, I'll pay the little membership fee and I'll buy products at wholesale. That's awesome. But if you're feeling that little bit and saying, look, I want to take a chance, I'll be a distributor, I want to go build a business, I want to learn. What I love about this business, shows you so much grace and allows you time to get better. And I always say, give yourself a year. Your first year in network marketing or direct sales, allow yourself to get better. You get to buy wholesale, you get the self-replicating website that I talked about, an amazing online back office to manage your business, everything turnkey business. So you get to choose your package right here. And it's kind of good, better, or best. The Founders Pack, I cannot say enough about that, with all the perks that you're going to get. So get with the person that shared it with you, and they'll share, more specifically the perks that the Founder Pack will provide you. But if you can afford to take advantage of it, from the business standpoint, it makes sense at every point. So with that, guys, we're gonna move here. I think my slide slipped up here. I'm gonna kind of take the time. I look at this slide and you just see these are leaders already that have rank advanced just in the last 40 days or so with us. But with that, guys, I am going to introduce Joe Wack. Joe, if you're there, I want to introduce just 3 of our new brand partners that all joined with us over the last little bit. And I just want Joe, will you share just a real quick minute on your experience here and why you're here and why you're excited?
Sure. Thank you very much, Mark. I'm very excited. I'm from Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. I'm a deck builder by trade. My business partner, Dale, and I build outdoor decks and outdoor kitchens, gazebos. The problem that Mark hit on earlier on for athletes is the same for people that work in the trades like myself, repetitive joint issues. And I'm thrilled to be involved with 4 reasons. Reason number 1, having some experience with similar products in the past. 2, having some success that the products actually worked for me with that repetitive joint issue. And 2 is being able to work with Daniel Pecue again in a new business, his leadership. And probably the most exciting thing for me is being able to work with the leadership, the world-class leadership that 3 has been able to attract because of the products, because of the technology of the products, because of the compensation plan. That overall, all of those leaders, every person that I get to share this with gets to benefit from the wisdom and the skill sets of those people in this business. And I love that. And of course, the 4th thing that got me involved was to talk to some of my friends that I've done business with in the past. And we linked arms and said, let's go for it. This is a huge opportunity, a global business starting right now. And based on the results I've had and others have had, we look forward to this, Mark. Thank you very much for sharing and having me on here today.
Thanks, Joan. Appreciate it. All right. Next, we have Ivie Low, all the way from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Ivie, how are you tonight?
Hi,
Well, it's
Mark.
actually it's your morning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. It's morning from my side, and good evening to everyone. My name is Ivie. I'm from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And speaking about why trade, 11 years ago, I was a single mom with about $70,000 debts, to raise my only son. And I was very, very blessed, lucky that I bumped into Samson, in a previous platform that I met him 11 years ago. I do not understand about this direct marketing. And when he was actually presented the comp plan to me, I was like, I got no idea at all. But I have one very clear message was, I can earn USD without leaving my country, Malaysia. Why not? And I told myself, it doesn't make any difference to add on another $1,000 or $2,000 to my 70,000 debts, right? What if this direct marketing can change mine and my son's life? And guess what? In short 7 to 8 months, I managed to settle all my debts. And I also, sent my only son to international school to further his study and also fulfill his dream to further study in Japan. And when I sent him to Japan, I managed to spend 1 whole month with him, all right, to just get him around, get used to Japan and find a place for him to stay. And after that, 3 years ago, I actually invested in traditional business with the money that I have made in my previous platform. And I've actually now in a F&B business. I have a 1 central kitchen. I invested about 1 million USD, all right, to run this F&B central kitchen and also some cafes. And I was very lucky then. Once I have actually, invested in this business, pandemic came along. And guess what? Then only I realized what is the difference between a traditional business and direct marketing. Direct marketing, look here, we are actually doing some sort of online business. We only need to invest in, for ourselves, for the products, like what you have mentioned, Mark. We 3 in 3 here, we have fantastic product that I saw so many testimonials now, and I can't wait for my product to try on myself. And we do not need to pay rental anything, but look at the traditional business. Whether my business is good or not, I have to pay for rental. I have to pay for all the staff salary. And when pandemic hit us, even one staff has actually, got the virus, and my whole company, I have to close down. Okay. When last year, when I heard Kim Hui, the industry legend, she actually, wanted to do this project. I was so excited because I really missed, the lifestyle there, that we can travel together and we can share all our knowledge and experience together. And with her vision call, I said to myself, yes, I want to change more lives. I'm going to touch more lives. And I think the most important thing is I want to let most of the people to experience what we have experienced through this direct marketing. And we also want to change, the misunderstanding, of people about this industry. And after being involved in traditional business and direct marketing, I can tell all of you, direct marketing, online business is the best industry in the world. All right. So I urge everyone, if you have not decided, just decide, make a decision. I can guarantee you and assure you, the small decision that you make today, you will thank yourself in future. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ivie. Appreciate your sharing. Now, we've got Chuck Goetschel. He was in the industry a long time, but he took some time off. Chuck, tell us your story real quick.
Yeah, exactly. 15 years in the industry where I got to experience all the things you've been talking about, Mark, like literally making money while you sleep. In fact, I used to love the idea that go to bed, I wake up in the morning, my team was bigger, my income was greater. And I thought, wow, that's pretty darn awesome. And, you hear stories like that and you say, does that really happen to people? And it's like, absolutely, it happens to all kinds of people. And it happened to me. And I was an engineer and an introvert and thought, oh, this networking thing, it could never happen for me. But I got passionate about helping people and sharing what I thought made sense. And next thing you know, I had a tremendous lifestyle. I departed that industry for a decade to build now a technology company. And then hearing some of the stories about the pandemic and employees and the things that go with that kind of building a traditional business, man, totally different. But there are ways to make money. And so I'm here really just to say one thing. The time is now. And why I say that is because although I built a really successful company, I'm doing great on that end of things. Once you understand the leverage about making money while you sleep, it can't get out of your mind. Once you understand the power, the impact that it has to impact other people's lives, and you go, oh my gosh, I had something to do with bettering that person's life. And then once you go to bed and you wake up and you feel like I'm living a life of purpose where I'm actually making money helping people in a way that is way more impactful than most any traditional business, I thought, wow, this is a time to get back in the industry. And so I only did, again, because Lance and Tracy Smith, their integrity, and Mike McCormick, his integrity. And so I trusted the people behind this whole thing. And I thought, I'm doing this. And so I'll leave you with this real quick. Anytime I evaluate anything, I've kind of run through these three things, these three quick questions. And the number one is, what if it works? What if it works? Would it matter to me? Would it change my life? Like if I did this, in this case, we're talking about three. If I did this, what if it worked? Would it make a big impact? And in this case, it could totally set you financially free to live your dreams. So the answer is, yeah, what if it worked? Wow, that'd be good. Second is, what else? What else do I have that has no risk? Like there's all kinds of big risks to it. What else do I have that has no risk? So if you lose here, you don't lose millions of dollars investments. You don't lose, there's nothing to lose. There's no risk. So what else could you do with no risk that could give you your dreams? And so lastly, it's like, well, then why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you jump into a group of people here who are going after the dreams with a leadership that's based on integrity, with all kinds of people who have a huge success and track record? Why not? Why not give it a shot? So that's all I want to say. I'm excited to be back, a part of this team. Mark, thanks for giving me a couple minutes. And man, looking forward to the journey with y'all as we're just getting started building, launching, and exploding a billion-dollar company.
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Chuck, Ivie, and Joe for sharing. Guys, I'm going to close this up. I want you to know that 35 years ago, I said yes. I was a bellboy at the Marriott Hotel, and in 35 years, I have never had another job outside of this space. This space has been very good for me and my family. And I want to repeat something that when I made the decision 35 years ago, this is what that gentleman said to me. And I want you to think about this, and we're going to close this up. And that is, what are you doing so great in your life right now that you can't take a chance on yourself by chasing your dreams, by doing a business like this? And it's just like what Chuck said, what if it works? So I want you to think with that, and we're going to close this up. And guess what? In about 15 minutes, we've got the corporate update call with our CEO and founder, Mr. Daniel Piku. So as we close this up right now, go and take a 5, 6, 7, 8 minute break, and then you're going to get right back on at 7 to hear Mr. Daniel Piku. Thanks, everybody, and God bless.